Alright, y'all. We're gonna go to Mansfield, Ohio. Okay, this is where a Mansfield police officer has been placed on administrative leave after the cell phone video showed him dragging a sitting handcuffed 17-year-old several feet to a nearby patrol car. Now, I'm gonna talk about this, then I'm gonna talk about the video I watched during this. Now, the incident occurred in the 500 block of West 4th Street on the afternoon of October 12th. Mansfield police responded to the area after being notified that two men were in the middle of a heated argument. When they arrived at the scene, they discovered 37-year-old Dwayne Chapman allegedly threatened to have his dog attack the man who he was arguing with. Investigators said that Chapman also appeared to be under the influence of a narcotic and that he was sweating and had dialect pupils acting in an aggressive manner. Cell phone video showed a suspect fighting the officers in efforts to get him into the back of the patrol vehicle. That's when his 17-year-old son suddenly stormed across the street and headed directly towards the officers and his father, the video showed. Just before the teen closed in on the officers, another officer tackled him from behind and took him to the ground. He originally went over there to go check up on him, and then police ran up on him behind him and tackled the teen's 17-year-old friend said. The friend said he was the one who recorded the altercation. Now, as far as what actually happened, as far as the teen walking up and the officers tackling him, okay, that part's not in the video. Okay, so we don't know how aggressively he walked up there, what he was doing. It starts recording when the teen is on the ground and the officer's trying to get him in handcuffs. Now, the video shows officers rescuing the 17-year-old suspect into handcuffs as Farah continues brawling with police just feet away. One of the officers warned the teen recording the scene to back up way across the street unless he wanted to be arrested. Now, obviously he didn't do that, okay? Obviously he came across the street, more people formed, and they had to call in backup, which is at the end of the video. Now he said he ain't doing crap. What are y'all talking about? He then began yelling at a handcuffed friend not to say anything to the officers. You're good. The bystander yelled, they like to shoot. N-word. Don't do anything. At one point, Chapman appeared to grab to his son's foot, which resulted in the officers forcefully pulling them away from one another, okay? That's why the teenager was dragged, okay? You can't grab onto someone's foot, okay? Like, you can't, like, you're over here fighting with the officers. You have two officers, okay, trying to get you into a patrol vehicle, and you are using your whole body up against the car. Like, for, like, the middle of his chest was up against the car. He was trying to push up on the car so he would not go in there, okay? So the officer pulled them away. I mean, that's pretty common, right? Okay. Now, I think what everybody's talking about is when he got pulled away again. Alright, he got pulled to the side of the police car. I mean, I really don't see the big deal about that, okay? At that point, what's the big deal about that? Now, a lot of people are saying, he's only a minor, he's 17, he's only a minor. And that is fine, okay? I get what y'all are saying with that. But the police officers on scene, number one, they don't know that, okay? Number two, they're trying to get this man in the car because he's obviously and forcibly fighting all the officers on scene. Number three, they have to call backup in because you're acting a fool coming up on the officers when they told you to stay back and you're saying you're not doing that, but yet you can walk up on the officers. Number four, you got a whole crowd forming now because you out here yelling in the middle of the street, causing a scene when there's really no need for that, okay? If you want to record, that's cool. You record, okay? Most officers have body cameras now, but if you want to record, then go for it, okay? But, like, why you yelling in the street and stuff? They ain't doing nothing. Instead of causing a scene, that is what you got. Now, a lot of people are saying that the father got thrown on his head and on his shoulder, tossing him around like a rag doll. Okay, If that's in the video, then the team must have cut it out or something, because there's nothing in the video I watched, and I watched the video that he recorded. The teenager recorded, okay? I watched the video he posted, and there's nothing on there like that. There's all I see is a teenager getting arrested. Everybody's saying he's a minor. You yelling in the background acting a fool. All these people forming, and the father not trying to go to jail. Okay, so I don't understand what's going on there. Like, I don't understand. Now, as far as the video goes, unclear if police took his phone or not for evidence, but the father was arrested. You can't go around threatening people and stuff. Now, again, there were reports that said that he was possibly dilated eyes, which would indicate that he's either was drunk during the day or on some kind of narcotics. Now, also, just a note, during the video, I didn't see any other person, just them two. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. As always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all stay safe out there.